This is a calf stretch. Now, typically, this is your most common form of a calf stretch because you can do it anywhere, anytime. So I'm taking my feet out wide and I'm making sure this back heel is pressed to the floor. Now, over time, you wouldn't want to do this in one quick swoop because your muscles might not be prepared for it. And remember, anytime we're stretching, we're putting our body in a vulnerable position. So we want to move gracefully and slowly and know that it might take 2, 3, 10 stretch sessions before we're ready to get into the final form. So notice when you come into this calf stretch, if your back foot is kind of rotated out a little bit. That happens for a lot of people. Ideally, we want to make sure that that foot is straight. But depending on how tight your muscles are, you might not be able to get there in your first try. So take it gradually, slowly inch the heel out until you can get that foot straight. Okay, so that's an option or one form of a calf stretch. The other version is to elevate your ball of your foot, keeping your heel on the ground. So if you have a step in your house, if you have something that you can prop the ball of your foot up on, I have half of a foam roller here. You could also use, sometimes, it just depends on the size of your weights, but you could use a weight and place the ball of your foot on that weight. Now, after you've held that stretch for about 30 seconds, you're gonna feel some of the sensations start to dissipate a little bit. So when we started with the foot, kind of the stationary foot behind you, maybe you're gonna inch that stationary foot to the side of the stretching leg. You'll hold that again for 20 to 30 seconds. Notice if the sensation starts to dissipate. If it does, you might be ready to then move that standing leg to the front. And then you're gonna feel that stretch in this calf even more. Take note to keep the knee of that stretching leg slightly bent just so that there's no stress on that knee joint. And then again, after about 20 to 30 seconds, you'll probably notice that sensation start to dissipate, and then you could switch to the other side. Now again, you might not be able to do all of those on your very first stretch session, but it would be something that you would try for over time.